put on Gabby's dollhouse.
That don't roll around or that do roll around?
They don't roll around.
Is it hamster kitties?
Yeah.
Yeah, hamster kitties? Do you like hamster kitties?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're silly, huh?
Mom, I'm a hamster kitty.
Should we pretend like those animals are hamster kitties and make little hamster kitty houses?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Look, could this be a hamster kitty?
Yeah.
Let's pretend this is a hamster kitty. Let's make him a house. Hamster kitties. Woo! Meow, 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 meow. There's a little hamster kitty house.
Let's do another one.
Another hamster kitty house?
Like, just this way. Like that way.
Just like a little one? Happy day, friends. Just chilling with Paige and Lucas this morning while Micah and Daddy are going to school. Micah's going to school today. Did you know that?
Yeah, but Mama,
Huh.
this goes in her different house.
Oh, she has two houses?
Yeah.
Cool. Austin has a bit of work to do today, but I am pretty much like, it's pretty much a free day for me work-wise. I've been trying to get it done as soon as I possibly can, simply because I don't know really when I get chances to work these days. This little man dictates when and how much work I get done. Austin has really taken on a lot of the parenting and like helping the girls with what they need to do, simply because I'm with him almost all the time. We're pretty much attached.
On the top of her house.
He's on the top of his house. Her, a girl cat, boy cat. Girl cat?
No.
Boy cat?
No.
What?
It's a girl hamster kitty.
Oh, that's right. A girl hamster kitty. Okay. She's on her top of her house. Lucas and I are still figuring out like a schedule as far as like breastfeeding, naps, and everything goes. And he's kind of a mama's boy. Austin wishes he could have more time with him. But he seems to be happiest with me. We have one of Lucas's many appointments today. We have had to make a couple more appointments for him in the last week, just with like different things coming up. So today he has his eye doctor appointment with not like a vision eye doctor, not an optometrist, but an ophthalmologist. Just so that we can check out this hemangioma on his eye and make sure it's not going to... They say like that. That's what a hamster kitty says. Just so that we can make sure it's not going to interfere with his vision. Hopefully, that's what they tell us. But it is limiting how much he can open that eye. So I don't know if we're going to have to do some type of treatment to help the hemangiomas disappear faster. We will see. I don't know. I am just so happy that we got an appointment as soon as we did. I'd like to take care of these things sooner than later, just for peace of mind and just so we can stay really on top of things. I'd hate for it to be like too late, you know, like something to happen and it's like, well, you should have started this a month ago or weeks ago, you know, like I'm just glad we are on top of it and getting it checked out, getting it looked at. You are a great Magna-Tiles builder, Paige. You make such cool things.
I'm a swinging thing.
It's what?
This is a crib for him.
A crib? That's such a great imagination, Paige. That's a great idea. You know, I think there's room for one more hamster kitty on there. Should we get one more hamster kitty out?
Yeah, a lot of hamster kitties
A lot
to go on this one.
Okay, let's go get them. Where's your squishies?
They're up on the little counter.
I'll go get them.
Party mess.
What? Party mess? Is that what that is?
Party mess.
You're silly.
Mom, here's hamster kitties.
That looks like a cloud. Here's a hamster kitty. Here's a hamster kitty. I think there's one more hamster kitty in here somewhere.
There's a hamster kitty.
Okay.
More.
Okay,
more.
let's put them in their crib. Meow. 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 You take care of the hamster kitties. I'm going to go see if baby brother will nap in his crib. He was pretty out when I laid him down. Hoping that he stays there for a while. I have been trying to get him on. I know he's so young, so like I don't want to say a regular schedule, but at least more comfortable napping in his crib, because he naps the best there. When he naps elsewhere in the house, he's always being poked and touched and, oh, he's so cute, I want to hold baby brother. And it's adorable, but he needs to sleep well. Like sleep is so important for babies and kids and toddlers, and so important. And so I want him to be napping well, and I also think that that will help him sleep better at night. Because if you guys saw our last vlog, or one of our last vlogs, he's not been sleeping good at night. He's been waking up like almost every hour at some sections of the night, and it's been a little rough. And that might be why he's a little bit fussier during the day. Like, I just want to, number one, focus on making sure he's fed enough and making sure he's sleeping enough. Those are literally like the two things that are most important in a newborn baby's life. Like, they're the only two things essentially, aside from changing their diaper. So hopefully he will stay in there for a little bit and take a good nap. I'm estimating about 30 minutes. That seems to be the standard of how long he naps for like his first morning nap. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. This is wonderful. And I'm not simply just talking about the fact that he's been sleeping for about an hour. I am talking about the fact that I am learning to read him and his cues and his sleep schedule, and things are feeling like they're starting to fall into place, which is so wonderful. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. Are you working?
She's being my little helper today.
You're a good work buddy. She asked me to bring her work toy so that she could work with Dad.
She's loving some daddy time.
Yeah, she is. She even asked you to play HP, which she has never shown interest in because she wants your love.
Right. Should we go do that?
Well, I don't think she really wants you to do it. I think she knows that whenever Micah asks you to do it, you jump all over the opportunity.
Touche.
So I think she just wanted some daddy time.
Good point.
Wiggle bug, wiggle bug.
Right, buddy. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I should. He's happy.
Yeah, don't. When a baby's happy, you do not touch them. Oh, bud.
We'll just keep doing this. It's just a matter of
I
time.
love his little arm movements.
Yeah, he's figuring them out. Figuring out how
like-
to control them.
Their movements kind of remind me of like when your arm's asleep or something and you have just enough strength to just like, just pull it up and then like fall over.
Well, my arm fell so asleep one time that I thought somebody else's arm was like laying on top of me.
Same.
Such a weird experience. So weird. Now that I think about it, I think I actually like hit myself in the face with it.
Are you thinking
And I
my
thought-
story?
No.
Are you sure? Because that's
Did
my
you?
story.
I think it's my story. I think that happened to me. Are you thinking my story?
No, I remember mine like yesterday.
I'm certain.
Because it scared
something
the
happened.
dickens out of me.
Maybe it happened to both of us.
You know, for the first time though, I do feel like his
Eyes are brown?
no, I was gonna say it looks kind of like his hemangiomas are kind of going down.
I was just thinking of that about this eye.
Yeah,
Maybe it's because he's been so chill for the last few hours, and normally he
hasn't had a
cries.
chance to scream
Normally he cries a bit
to
more.
inflame it.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out here soon.
Any tracking difficulties?
He's still like new at it, but I've definitely noticed he will like look at our faces if we're moving around.
Okay, great. He will track. Some.
Yeah.
Look all the way over.
Whoa, buddy. I know
Still-
his hearing is good, so.
Still a bit floppy.
He's doing great for his age. We got a lot of them. This age.
He's floppy boys.
Still working on that neck strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Good
job, buddy.
Say Lumos.
It can cause problems with the eye if it closes the eye enough that they can't see through it. His is not that bad yet, okay?
Yeah, hopefully
And it could, but you'll get on the treatment and we'll help monitor that part of it. So I'll check on the eye and make sure that it's developing correctly. Right now it looks fine, okay?
Good.
But we'll see him back in about 3 months from now.
Okay.
And we'll check on him.
Check it again.
Is
And
there?
as long as you can kind of see the pupil, even though it looks more shut on that side, then you're
Then
usually
he's
fine.
seeing.
Yeah,
okay,
and he's
just about
using it.
fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Now I was curious about like pressure because like I've had ICL and so one of the biggest concerns was glaucoma and like increasing of pressure in the pupil and so does that bear any concern?
Usually not with the hemangioma.
Okay.
Yep.
I just didn't know if with it being actually on the eyelid that if it would put weight or anything.
Typically, so what it does is it causes what we call amblyopia is what you'll find. And amblyopia is a term for when the eye can't see while it's trying to develop connections to the brain. And it doesn't develop those strong connections and it doesn't see well, even though it could be a totally normal eye.
Okay.
So if you block it off for long enough while you're growing, the brain won't develop that vision.
Oh,
Then you end up with an eye that looks totally normal and it can't see.
Gotcha.
And that's called.
Okay.
That's
So
called
that would be our
amblyopia.
main concern.
That is your main
then.
concern.
Okay. I feel a million bajillion times better after meeting with that doctor. He was so like reassuring, and honestly, his eye, even though it doesn't open all the way, the doctor reassured us that as long as you can see his pupil, he's still making those eye to brain connections that are so important as they're developing. He told us that the real concern here is amblyopia, which is just the technical medical term for a lazy eye. So even if his eye did shut due to the hemangiomas, lazy eye is the worst that we're looking at. Now that doesn't include any ulceration that may happen, but we're going to see a dermatologist to get that figured out. But I'm feeling so much better, so much more at ease about everything, and I think Lucas is gonna be just fine, absolutely just fine. Not to mention that so many of you wrote me on Instagram, and you were telling me like your experiences with either your kids or nieces or nephews who have had similar issues to us. They're still playing over here with these Magnetiles. Magnetiles are seriously one of the best toys, in my opinion. But like I was saying, a lot of you guys wrote me, and we kind of chatted about similar situations and similar feelings and all that stuff that I was talking about in the previous vlog, where I was having all these like emotions about how's he gonna deal with this? Is it gonna be an issue for him growing up? And from what I'm seeing from you guys and hearing different stories is that it all turns out just fine. And from the sounds of it, if the dermatologist decides that maybe we should give him treatment for the one on his lip especially, it seems like it works quickly and very well and minimal, if any, side effects. I gotta get him happy. I feel like this is exactly every dad who's tuckered out from a long day. Show, couch, all the kids, totally tuckered out. Can you hear me? Are you awake or are you just resting your eyes? He is so out, you guys. No, I'm not gonna sleep. I'm just gonna rest my eyes a little bit. Yeah, we've all heard that one. But you guys, great news today. Like, feeling so much better, like I said. Really looking forward to his dermatology appointment, though. I feel like after we see the dermatologist, we will hopefully have, like, either all the answers to all the questions that we've had or potentially even a treatment plan. Ideally, we wouldn't have had any treatment, but I do think it's kind of trending in that direction. It'll just be kind of nice to see what they lay out for us and to just like have it all out there and hopefully no more questions after that. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your supportive words these past few days, actually the last week, even longer, ever since he's been born. I feel like it's been one thing after another. And you guys have been really helpful and I really, really, really appreciate that. But we will see you guys next time, and I might be putting the girls to bed myself tonight. Thanks for watching though. We'll see you next time. Bye friends.